Like, there's no audio that comes from the game, but I don't really want to turn it up because I want to hear you. But then, like, I guess it must be like a perceptual thing. Like, you have lower audio quality because of the call or something. So I don't perceive your voice as clearly. And I think of it as being less loud or something. In a sense.
Maybe I should move to my computer. Maybe that would be better.
I think it's fine. It just means, like, the soundtrack of this game is going to be too quiet on the VOD, but who cares? In fact, say one sentence.
This is a sentence being spoken as I have transitioned to using my computer for Discord.
Oh, that's worse, actually.
No. Sorry, I'll switch back.
I hope the other way was more convenient, because you get to switch back now. Oh yeah, now we're in the right channel as well.
For some reason, when I switched to my phone, I couldn't hear anything. I often rejoined, and then I was like, wait, what if I joined the correct channel?
Good plan. Yeah. So we're back. Oh, you should say something. I'm looking at your levels.
I took a bite of food.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Time for mutation.
I think you're still going to be quieter than me, but, like, every time I try to balance it so that the bar graphs look right, it isn't really balanced right in the actual recording. So I'm going to leave myself louder than you and see how that works. Anyway, we'll go back. We'll go back to the... That is true. And you are the voice in my head telling me what letters are. So we're back on our old fiend 411.
A good year.
It was a very good year.
Happy to report that since we did this last, I have not had any insights.
Me neither. Excuse me. I guess I'll just start clicking things. You know? Nope. I mean, it still looks...
How to clear everything except for the F.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Yeah, it's a tough one. Wait a minute. Maybe I do know how to do it. So we taw, and then we kill the X's. And then we tlack, and then we lock, and then we F. You can't be afraid of killing your X's too early. Me when I become a serial murderer.
By Jove, he's done it.
Well, I guess I can measure the delay. What's that?
Yeah. I said, I'm sure I was very late on that. You'd already solved it, and then I saw it and I commented.
Well, we can get a tlack this way.
How to guess when you're about to get it.
No. That's not necessary. It's more authentic the other way. So I just got this tlack because it was the first thing I saw. And now I'm like, what else we got going on here? I don't know.
Oh, no, I thought I saw a lock, but that would have used that L, so.
I guess if I get these two A's, then we can get a lock as well. We could also get a ton, which is not anything.
Wait, how would we get a lock?
I'll show you in a minute.
I wonder if I pause and play again, if it'll catch up closer.
I wonder if I successfully have it in like low latency mode.
It says it's in low latency mode.
Oh, well.
I just don't really believe it.
There you go. That low latency mode. Imagine what high latency mode must be like. Crazy. Anyway.
I will say when I first started watching Twitch in like 2015, it was worse.
I guess what I just did there was right, except I need to get the taws.
You need those A's.
Yeah.
Do some taws,
I got a taw. Like what else needs getting? I could get just some random things. Then I could taw on the R maybe. Lock on the N. Taw on the X. Maybe that is the solution, and I just...
Well, I think you want to tlack,
I think I just taw the M first. That's my guess.
Yeah, I agree.
Not that big of a dealio. You know, the delay actually gives us the incredible opportunity that if we felt like it, we could both solve the puzzle simultaneously, because you could narrate what you think the solution is while I'm solving the puzzle in the future, which you haven't seen yet. You know?
I don't know if I'm quite up to that at this point, though.
I feel like this one of
Sleepyhead.
Nice. Sleepy pilled. Sleepy John, they're calling him.
Yeah.
I think this one you gotta taw, right? And then like this taw is gonna be reserved for killing all the X's. And then this is just like a lock. Maybe we need to assemble the tlak?
Is there even a tlak?
Well, there's a TL that can't be used for anything else. So probably.
But how are you gonna get over there?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You can. That's crazy, though.
Something like that. And then like
Crazy. Oh, man. The path to get the flag is so goofy and long, but I think it must be correct.
Nice. What could it be? Maybe you taw here and then you like No, I don't really know. I don't really see how to get it without hitting the T. Or in the other case, without just immediately going to the K.
I think I have some cool ideas about it, but it's hard for me to tell just doing it in my head.
Well, you can have me do it. My body is ready. True. Maybe we can like Steam co-op you in here.
Start out with the horizontal taw.
Okay.
Black out the blanks.
Okay.
And then do the lock. Block out the T that's between the X and the K.
Wow. Okay.
And then you go TL down to the bottom, to the right, up one.
You're right.
Down, right.
This is so funny that it must be real.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get the A. That's also kind of funny. Yeah. Hold on. Doing it again. Wait, you can't get the A. No. Like if you go, you can't change directions off of the A.
Oh, reason I thought you could.
It would kind of make sense, but no. Other than that, yeah, you're right. This is such a circuitous path. Maybe you just get the other. Like we just have the wrong A enabled, so we just need to start with the other taw.
Okay, and maybe instead of blocking out the T, block out the L, and just do a long-winded ta.
No, I think you had the right idea. It's just the other A.
3 tas.
Yeah, yeah. And then what do we want? We probably want BF, which is short for best friend. And then we win, which is what you do when you have a best friend. Yeah. Thanks to you.
Oh, then we get that ta. Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to Google Steam couch co-op mouse game because I want to know. Do you own a copy of the game on Steam?
I don't think it.
Yeah, the game has to support co-op.
It has co-op enabled. I don't think that would work. Yeah.
Is it hard to enable Steam Couch Co-op? Could I send a letter to the developer and say, just enable Couch Co-op, it'll be funny? You know?
Maybe like whether we're talking about multiple cursors right now.
And I'd say, no, you misunderstand me. One cursor. You don't need more than one cursor.
Fighting for control.
Yeah. We'll just be polite. Like, if you're not doing an attempt, hand off the mouse. The world-based meta puzzle is like easy, which is nice. They're just like, here's a little treat, easy puzzle for you. All right, now we're at the lock factory where they make locks. We're gonna learn a new keyword, B. Wow. I wonder what it does. Wow. You have to use keyboard input on that, by the way, just so you know. Yeah.
Just put a. You can put a letter wherever the heck you want it.
Heck yeah, man.
Well, in a blank space.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. This is when you finally use all the writing powers of the pencil in the game that you bought, I guess. In the advanced hyper deluxe word search game for geniuses game that you bought. This one is like an interesting puzzle. Oh wait, I did that wrong. That one has to be an O, I'm pretty sure.
I think I understand.
You think you understand?
I solved it in my head the same way where you did it.
Nice. That's good. I've actually, you know...
I also made the same mistake.
Very good. I've played up until the very next puzzle on my own, so like I'm going a little bit slowly just to let you think about them in your mind. I do not remember how to solve this one though. Maybe I do remember how to solve this one. Right, because like you would B, and then you would B, and then you would B, and then you would...
Maybe lock.
Maybe I don't know how to solve this one, because my instinct was you B to the B again. But then, like... you can't lock. So what the hell? Do you have to start this way? Probably. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's what you're doing.
Oh, maybe I did that wrong again. Because, like, now for this one I need to B to the B. And for this one yeah. Good. 5-4. Final puzzle. This one has teal. And B. The woman's name. And LOK. Whoa, that's crazy. That's the name of the game we're playing. And Claw. I figured out Taw early. I sequence broke Taw, but, like, it didn't really help me. I think maybe I used it for one solution. There's also talk if we want to try out finally talk. No, you just get taw. Not even if you do it backwards. I don't know. I'll just try some stuff. That's not gonna work. I think I need more B's, right? I need to B to the B. I guess I kind of like how it's...
How are you gonna B to the B?
I already did it. You think I would tell you my plans if you could stop them? I did that 25 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And then I think this one has to become an A. So that I can lock, kill the L, taw, kill the A's. Ah, Kaoblat. Is this a Russian word? Does this mean anything?
What?
Is this a Russian word? Kiablat? Kiablat?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well, we have 2 BEs here. I'm going to pour the last of my coffee into my cup.
Okay, so you can do a backwards tlak after you do 2 B's. But you have to figure out what you're gonna do with those 2 B's. And what you're gonna do with the tlak. So I don't know.
Okay, I'm back. Are you? Oh, yes. I hear you now, John. I hear you now. Through,
Pondering this problem.
Hold on. Let me Google the Fire Walk with Me poem. Through the darkness of futures past. I hear you now. Okay. Yes. Here's something I've been pondering. I make my coffee in an espresso machine. It is espresso. But I feel like when I pour it the first time, it sends the water through, right? And then eventually the water like stops being as brown. And then I'm like, well, that's the end of the coffee. I'm making like lungos, basically Americanos, because I want some more coffee. I don't need the tiny coffee. But then the weird thing is, then I go run it again a second time on the same grounds and everything, and like the coffee is like brown again. So I guess it settles or something.
Interesting. Maybe it's like by the time the first run through finishes, the water's gotten less hot, so it's like not getting much out of it. But then it heats up again. It's like
Maybe. I'd hope that the heating element would know how hot it was, but I guess it could, could just be like, well, it's hot enough for you to do one. You want another one? Gotta heat up again. So here's what I'm thinking. This one isn't actually that hard if you just think you taw, and then you bee, and then you bee, and then you tlack. And the only problem is like, then you're killing too many, right? So then you just like permute the strategy, and you're like, oh, what if you like, you B and then you make like, oh, this one is like an X, and then you B and this one is also like an X, and now you taw and kill that, and then you tlack and you kill the X's.
I had a different, less elegant, more interesting solution.
Oh. Well, we can do it. We can do yours.
We don't have to.
If you want to go to shot, I'm already here.
All right. Well, I didn't know. All right. So do one of the B's and put a T to the left of the to the right of the rightmost T.
Okay. Good start.
The other B and put a random letter to the right of the lower T.
Okay.
Then do a right to left taw and get rid of the blanks.
Okay, right to left. Get rid of the blanks. Okay. And then you can tlack and yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. So this one, I'm seeing like there's a taw here. There's a lock here once we get the taw. There's a tlack here if we kill the O. There's a B here when we kill everything else. I don't know. Maybe we just...
Kill everything else first, though. Then how do we get rid of the thing that we make with the B?
So true. I mean, I guess if we killed everything on the middle row and we put a T down on the bottom left, then we could hook it up to the A at the very top. And then I guess it would kill the X's. I'm just gonna fall for the traps. You know me. I see a trap, I walk into it. I go, hey, who put this trap here? Ah!
So true.
No, you can't taw the blanks because then you can't be.
Exactly. And this is prime B territory.
True. We can
I have random.
we can taw the S's though. Then we can be.
That's just what I was thinking.
Oh, we can be another X, and then we can taw with what we already got. Taw the X's. Nice.
That's an idea.
So this could be a tlack. Could be a taw as well. Kill the A's. This second leftmost one could be a lock.
Honestly, the top left to the rightmost could also be a lock. You kill the A's.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be. I think it's gotta be. No, I think that's what is leading us to do. I think we do like a lock up and then
So BX top A.
I think so. I think it the like
Lock the L.
I think the trap is like, oh, wouldn't you like to make a tlack? But actually, you taw the A, and then you lock. Oh, that has two L's. Yeah, you lock here, and with that you kill what? No. Wait, okay. Yeah, you lock here, and with that you kill this X, because you aren't going to need it. And then you lock here, and with that you kill this X. Then you lock here, and with that you kill this X. There you go. Next world unlocked. Wi-Fi.
That's kind of a neat puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of. This is X tlak Beeb X cult X, which is my forum handle name. Beeb.
Why do we got two B's and two tlaks? That's crazy.
I don't know. Like, what happens if you just tlak the tlak?
Gotta do the beams first, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking, like, if the things we do with the beeb is we make, like, a taw on the middle row, that almost works, except...
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do? Taw the X's and then we can't, you know. Is there some crazy thing where we like we B and then we put an A here and then we taw? And then we like somehow get an O here? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Unless it makes perfect sense.
True. I guess. I guess we.
I just had a brainwave.
Oh yeah.
It's probably nonsense, but
Okay.
I have to think about this.
Oh okay.
So if we did the crazy thing you were talking about with the taw,
Mhm.
if we put an A on one end,
Mhm.
and we taw like. Oh no, actually, I guess you want to taw after. Yeah, do that. No wait, no, don't do that. Ooh, this is crazy.
John, I can't both do it and not do it. That's the law of the excluded middle. Or no, it's the law of non-contradiction.
Alright, yeah. I was thinking we do a crazy thing where we like go around the whole perimeter and do it that way.
I'm thinking about like.
It's real.
I think you definitely have to you have to use up the beeb first because you need to write letters in blanks. And so unless you tlack like in the middle of something else, and even then it wouldn't change anything because it's not like it changes the order you do anything in. So I think you need to beeb.
We certainly want to end with a taw, though. So we have X's to deal with. It's not like we're gonna get everything done with two tlaks.
No, what if we consult our old friend? No, then we run out of things to taw, actually. But what if we do that? What if we abandon tlacking completely and just have taws? I guess that doesn't work either.
Might be good. If we block out the T and the L and have an A on one side and T on the other, I guess that's not really abandoning black. Like if you have the A and the T, like you had them on the left and the right, and then you tlack the top, and to block out the L and the T on the bottom, you can taw on the bottom right and taw on the top left. just have a K to get rid of it. No, that should work.
Okay. In that case, I need to pay more.
Through the K, one target through the X's.
In that case, I need to pay more attention to your instructions. Because I think I did it, like, backwards. So the blanks are A on the left, and then T on the right. Or no?
It doesn't matter, but whichever way you do it affects what you do next, so...
Yes, I know.
Just tell me what you have.
Okay. I have at.
Okay. So if you have at, then you want to do slack on the top.
Okay.
And block out the LT on the bottom.
The LT. Okay.
And you can tie the K, and then tie the X's.
Well, that's where you're wrong, John. But you're close.
I'm confused. I'm doing it in my head, so...
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, you got an extra...
Oh, if you slack, you can't tie.
Yeah.
Let's try to double use a T.
Yeah.
Alright, not bad.
We can't really get rid of any of these other letters without either tlacking or tawing either. Like, we definitely can't lock as our first move. Although we could taw.
If there's any point in, like, doing a B and then writing a B on one of the sides and doing a B in a weird way.
Yeah, maybe. But I guess...
Just a wacky idea I had.
Unless we want to just give up one of the B's entirely. You know? Because, like, if we go, like... Oh, you can... You know? And this is what? Gonna be, like, an... A or something? I think we're pretty close though. Like we just need to put the right letters on the board. The Liotti laptop.
Maybe.
Oh.
Ooh, did you just have it?
Probably not. No.
Look, you're close.
Yeah.
Like you're close before you ended everything.
It always does. Like if we taw here and get the K's, then if we imagine I had picked a T, we could taw again and get the L's, and then taw again and get the X's. So that's the solution, actually. Right? Like we beat...
How are you gonna taw 3 times?
I'll show you, because I've picked a T as one of my extra bonus letters. I was hoping
I don't see it.
I was hoping for a happier sound from you than like, oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you just see the
The
solution?
sound was because I thought I understood, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Apparently, I was just you said.
Now I'm on 5.9. Just decided to look at it. There's a B. You can get a B real quick. I don't know, like if you B to the X, you can get another lock.
You don't even have to add an X block.
Don't you?
After you do the B, you should. Oh no, I see. Yeah, you need to get. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could B to a T and then kill the blanks. And then you could get a lock. And then you can taw.
Oh yeah. If you lock the blank, you can get a
I feel like they want us to build a tlaked. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Oh, you're doing something.
There's no box. There's no aura. There's no law.
That'd be crazy if law or L was a word after all that time.
True. I think you do kind of do what I was thinking of, but in a different way. You taw at the top, and then you get the tlack. Oh no, you can't change directions on the A.
Have you tried? No, I don't know. Sort of seems like this is like kind of hard or something.
They're making the puzzles hard these days. I guess we can B, and then we can B again. And that helps us a little bit.
Yeah, I think it would help because if all we have is one lock and one taw, that's not enough because we got like an A and an E and an R, or maybe just an R and E to get rid of in addition to the X's. So if you can use it, you can make a B to get rid of that other E. Like that's good because it then allows you to get a roundabout taw without wasting your lock. You can use the lock to get rid of the A.
Nice. I think we came to different conclusions about what to do.
Oh no, you just lock the R and then you taw it.
Nice. We're simultaneously puzzle solving.
Oh, I see. Nice, you figured it out. Except for I didn't actually get it. I just did things while you did it.
This one is interesting because I'm pretty sure they want you to lock and then it's just a game of like how do you do all the B's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one has to be B. And this one is gonna have to be an E. And then like this is gonna have to be a B. And then oh, actually that's impossible now. I suppose they don't all need to be B. You know, I can make a ta somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, if all you're doing is B's, you're not gonna be able to finish.
Why would you say something so controversial and yet so brave? No, in this case, I shouldn't have made a ta. I should have made a lo. All right.
Oh, true.
I need to take a pill right now. I'll be back.
These fucking things. Look. This one seems really easy, unless I'm just wrong.
This seems really easy.
I see I am wrong.
Oh no, you were wrong. Apparently. Dang. Hmm.
I was forgetting how the game works.
The classic scenario of forgetting how the game works. Yeah, I see how it looks really easy because you can like lock and then, you know, tlak. But you're gonna have to get a little bit more tricky with it. I don't know. Like, I feel like the solution is going to be getting a ta instead of a tlak. But that's just a hunch. That's just a game theory. No, I think you can. We B, we get an O in the middle. We lock down the middle. I'll just throw that away for the point of... Oh, yeah, we just won the puzzle. The old two-lock strategy.
Oh, it doesn't look like we won the puzzle. Oh, I think I see how you were describing doing it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. Gets it. Are you still there?
Yes.
For a second.
I'm actually remixing your audio because you're very quiet, but in a different way.
My sister sent me a message half an hour ago.
Ah. Okay.
Feel bad I didn't respond to my sister.
One thing that's weird to me is like when I turn my system volume up, it does not actually turn up the volume that is detected by OBS. Yet the volume mixer does turn up that volume. I don't know. Maybe it always does the same thing. And it's just a subtle effect. Anyway, I'm done remixing the audio, I guess. B. I feel like there's gotta be a lot of you B to the B and then you B to the B here. Like every E needs a B, basically. Oh yeah? What's happening with your sister? On the one hand, I want to yell like, "John, what's happening?" But on the other hand, he might be like taking a phone call now, and it's not important that I know about it.
Actually, the connection was just bad.
Oh.
However, my sister did message me asking if now would be a good time for a call of some kind.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like
Yeah, you should call your sister.
I should call my sister.
Go ahead. Call your sister. I don't know. I don't know why I find it so amusing to phrase extremely pedestrian activities as though it's like a threat or a devious riddle.
Or it's like a great feat.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yes. Yeah, yeah. The go ahead snow clone really does work for like things that are just extremely difficult. It's like that. Go ahead. Anyway. Yeah, I'll leave you now, and I will also leave Lock, a game I do not feel like playing without you. And I'm actually gonna probably play like the Gnorp Apolog, which will be fun because some of our mutual friends and I are discussing capital accumulation. It's a game called the Gnorp Apolog. Yes, Gnorp Apolog. Apolog. Yes, it means it's basically like a fable. I don't know. I think the guy who made it just thought like this would be a, you know, these are two words rattling around my head. I think I'll name my game the Gnorp Apolog. Yeah, it's what I would do. It's what I would do. Anyway, there's like I beat that game, but there's like a beta of new content, so maybe I'll try that. Or wait later for it to be the final release of the new content. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, catch you later. No, the Gnorps. Well, yes, actually. Sure, why not? Bye, John.